Welcome back to SETV. I'm Maddox Baxter.
And I'm Andrew Davis. We have a good episode ready for you this week.
We have interviewed Walker Flowers on his up-and-coming business, and we also made a segment on an up-and-coming Key Club event.
Be sure to check out the events and announcements scrolling across the bottom of your screen.
First off, let's shift the focus onto Walker Flowers as he talks about his European mounts.
As the 2022-2023 whitetail deer season has come to a close, many Ohio hunters have filled their tags and freezers. While it's very difficult for many conservationists to find someone to preserve their trophies quickly and inexpensively, Southeastern student Walker Flowers has been helping them do just that. Samantha Walters has had the chance to interview him at the place where he does his work. During this interview, he will be giving us some insight on how his work is done.
How long would you say you've been doing European mounts?
I've been working on European mounts for about 4 years now.
What would you say made you want to get involved with this hobby?
Probably just being an avid hunter. I like being able to kind of always remember the animal and kind of respect it.
Around how much do you charge per mount?
Typically just $100 per head.
What is your favorite and least favorite part about doing European mounts?
Least favorite is definitely the smells and the textures, and my favorite's probably the payout.
How many mounts would you say you've done?
I think total I've done close to 30.
Could you give us a basic rundown on how you do each mount?
Starting out, you gotta skin out the head and get it all clean, get all the meat kind of cleaned off, and then after that you want to put it in the first boil. Use that boil to power wash, get all the meat off, and then after that you gotta bleach it. You gotta put it in a bleach bath, then power wash one more time, and after I'm done I put my secret ingredient on to get nice and shiny, and it's ready for the market.
Well, that concludes our interview. As you can see, he's staying busy with the European mounts, but that's not all he does. He also does some leather work. If you want to check out the many projects he does, you can find his business page on Facebook at Walker Flowers.
If you ever want to mount up a dead animal, you know just the guy to talk to.
Now let's shift the focus to Avery Barker to learn about the next Key Club event.
Of having a carnival come from?
So we got the idea because we were at a Key Club meeting thinking of things we could do for service for the spring and for April. So we decided to do a carnival for Easter. So that's kind of where our idea came from, because it was perfect right in the time that we needed it.
All right. When and where will the carnival take place, and who can participate?
So the carnival is going to take place on April 6th. That's the day that we get out early for Easter break, and then it's going to be in the social studies and math wing of the high school. So that's where like Mrs. Dressback, Mr. Grigsby, Mrs. Anderson, Mr. V's room are. And then high school students can participate who are not participating in the student games that day.
What games can we expect to partake in?
So we're gonna have an Easter egg hunt, and then there will be a saran wrap ball game, and then lots of different card games, and then there will be some other games as well thrown in there.
We're looking forward to all of the fun activities.
That concludes this week's episode of SETV. Subscribe to Southeastern Video Journalism to not miss any of the latest content.
Until next time on SETV.